Well, all you need to do is travel to Pryor, Oklahoma to see how educators can work with business in a community to connect students with quality jobs. Our Austin Moore shows us how MidAmerica Industrial Park is working with local schools to provide a pipeline of work-ready employees.
The job of manufacturing is to add value to raw materials by transforming them into desirable products. That is something done extremely well at MidAmerica Industrial Park near Pryor, Oklahoma. David Stewart is the Chief Administrative Officer for the industrial park.
When you look at why companies locate, they locate for workforce and they locate for location. So distribution, access to highways, transportation. Of course, we're right next door to Tulsa International Airport, have an inland waterway. So it's very critical. When you put all those together, it makes for a unique combination.
With that need for a skilled workforce, however, manufacturing has begun to look for ways to manufacture its own workforce. John Hawkins is with the Governor's Council for Workforce and Economic Development.
What we have seen is that the workforce was lacking in some skill sets. And so we organized with MidAmerica Industrial Park's help through MidAmerica Delivers. We're moving toward aligning everybody. And by everybody, I mean Common Ed, the higher ed, the career centers, the governments in the county and the surrounding areas. And our sense of community has broadened dramatically, but we're getting some inclusiveness that we've never had before.
This partnership between industry, education, and government offers students different routes to the same destination of a solid career in manufacturing. Scott Fry works for the OSU Institute of Technology and runs the MidAmerica Industrial Park Advanced Training Center. He says their hands-on training is helping close the skills gap.
When the students complete our programs that they know how to do, it's just not building a knowledge base, but a true skill set.
Randy Kersker is a former combat medic who is ready for a change, so he's attending OSUIT's electricity program.
The hands-on has been great. I've really enjoyed coming in here into the lab, and just that's where I learn, with my hands doing. I could read a book over and over and over again, and I still may not understand what they're trying to convey, but as soon as you let me do it, then I've pretty much got it.
At Northeast Tech Center, Craig Cooper teaches welding and says they are preparing their students for local industry.
Trying to prepare them is like trying to take a high school student and turn him into a pro ball player to meet the industry standard in a short period of time that we have them. With the proper training, meeting industry standards, we make that happen. Our industrial park here in Pryor, we've got students working in it.
Northeast Tech student Hunter Dawson wants to work in the industrial park.
I never really knew what I wanted to do. When I got out of high school, and I didn't really want to go to college, it wasn't really for me. And we have industrial park, and it's local. There's a lot of jobs. Welding's a trade, and you're always going to need welding, and that's the kind of job I wanted.
What we are able to do is combine resources in order to give a product to the clients, and the students are the clients. So not only are we working for them, we're working for the park and for the community.
And that, according to Orchid Paper Products' Jeff Wargo, is the whole idea.
There's an opportunity here in Mays County to not only graduate high school, but to attain whatever level of secondary education you're seeking, be it to have just various skills that you can get at the Northeast Technology Center, skills you can get at OSUIT in an associate's degree, or bachelor's degree programs out of Rogers State, all located right here in the industrial park. So you can graduate from high school here, you can obtain your secondary education here, and you can get a very good paying job and have a career here and really never leave the area.
Whatever you want is here. We just need to find out what you'd like to do, and then we need to train you and give you the skill sets to be productive right here in Northeast Oklahoma.
Well, currently more than 80 businesses, including Google, American Castings, and Orchid Paper Products, are offering internships, apprenticeships, and mentoring opportunities to area students.